coming to you live on Sky Sports from the Alexandra Palace, London. This is the Paddy Power World Dance Championship, brought to you by the Professional Dance Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the players. Would you please welcome from Poland, a PDC title event winner. It is World Championship debut. Please welcome Radek Szaganski. The winner of a Premier League, a World Grand Slam champion. Ladies and gentlemen, a four-time World Cup champion. He is the five-time champion of the world, Raymond Van
Not hanging round tonight, Barny, is he? Looking forward to this. Raymond Van Barneveld, world number 29 these days, but it wasn't always that way, was it? A five-time world champion, one of those coming in the PDC, that was back in 2007. But last year, he went out in the third round, beat Ryan Meikle before losing to Gerwin Price. Pretty comfortable win for Price, to be honest with you. In terms of this year, well, he made the quarterfinals of the World Series finals, but has had some early exits since then. Didn't even qualify for the Grand Slam. So what can he produce here? Up against Radek Szaganski, who's here on his debut, came back from a set down to beat Marco Cantelli in 5 sets on Wednesday. Dan and I talking about it a minute ago. He has won a ranking title this year. That's the real highlight for him. So can he end the year on a high? Let's find out, shall we, in the company of Mark Webster and Wayne Mardle.
Thanks, Emma. You know you're good when the lights get dimmed at Ali Pally for your walk-on. It only happens for the absolute legends of the game. And look at him. He loves it up on the big stage. He tried to stay away from the game. There he is. That's his walk-on face. Yeah, he does that a lot. And he loves it. He really does. But Mark, look, it's one of those games where Raymond will be thinking, right, this is winnable, this is doable, this is all about me. But he's got to be careful, isn't he? Because he said in his interview, I've kind of thought that before and come unstuck.
Yeah, definitely can't underestimate Radek Szaganski and not go on the Radek Szaganski we've already seen here. It was a nervy display. I expect him to play better. And already, the rhythm looks pretty good. He was nervy against Cantelli, but it's just getting that first win. Szaganski got a lot on his plate in terms of needs to win to keep his talk out as well. It's an added distraction. Might play into Raymond's hands.
You know, on any normal given day, you'd like to think that Raymond and his decades of experience he'll just kind of plod to the finish line, but We've already seen over the last 8 days that winning on this stage is difficult. And Barney's had his ups and downs in the PDC World Championships. Won it on debut in 2007 after winning 4 world titles in the BDO. He's a bona fide darting ledge, let me tell you. But since 2019, he's struggled really to win a game here, and didn't play in 21 because he retired. Double 16.
68.
Will return Radek Szaganski. Yeah, Raymond Van Barneveld did win a match last year, beat Brian Meikle. Was well beaten, as Emma said, to get her in price. Szaganski looking to make early inroads here. Double 16. And gets it. Solid holder throw from Radek Szaganski. And if we thought there was going to be a bit of a hangover from his first round match where he struggled, that is a bit of a statement opening leg, but a comfortable opening leg.
Yeah, Raymond finding his feet now. Radek, the way he played against Marco, wasn't good, but look, getting through was the main thing.
100.
He's kind of similar in the way he's panned out in the PDC, Radek Szaganski, to Connor Scott. They've taken a year to sort of get to grips with it, and they've got to grips with it, but they might have left it a bit too late. Connor has.
Yeah.
Radek needs to win this game, and he can stay on tour.
125.
Just a bit of added pressure that you don't need, because this is enough pressure for most human beings.
121.
He is capable of decent darts, but also capable of some ropey stuff. Barney looking to leave double 18. Just ask him what scored.
60.
Radek finds a two-treble visit here, just to give Raymond a tap on his shoulder. Looks comfortable early, we're only in the second leg, but Szaganski...
Yeah, but it's better to settle, Mark.
Yeah, of course.
Finally gets a poke at double 18 and gets it. There was a time where he was the second best double 18er in the world.
I'm not even going to ask who the first one was.
Barny. Yeah, just to put into context how big this is for Radek Szaganski. This is only his 4th appearance, Mark, in a PDC major, and 2 of those were in a UK Open the last couple of years, and a Players' Championship. This is his debut year. This is a big deal for the 44-year-old.
Not played a great deal of games on a big stage. One of them majors was Minehead. He played the second round match against Luke Humphreys. He did play in the Polish Darts Masters earlier on in the year. This is all new to Radek Szaganski. It's all a learning curve.
Wayward. Well, he kind of repaired the damage, but he hasn't left the finish. So Barney has got 6 darts from here to break throw and then throw for the set. I'm kind of simplifying it. It's more difficult than that, but that shows you how quick these sets turn round.
That was a good two-treble visit. Good setter from Szaganski, but it's out of his hands. Barneveld to find an early break in this opening set. It's only going to be 1, and it's a double 18 which already hit. Can't hit on this occasion.
Yeah, that was a real early release of the dart. I was waiting for it to come down. 28, double 14. Double 7. Well, he took time and settled himself. It just went on the inside.
He didn't need to hesitate so much there. He shook his head with the double 4. It wasn't the end of the world. Double 14's okay. Took far too much time. And it's Van Barneveld who finds the first break and will now throw for the first set.
Yeah, there's not a lot in the world of darts that Raymond hasn't done. Like I said, 5 world titles. He's also won 2 UK Opens, a Premier League, Grand Slam, Desert Classic. We should bring back the Desert Classic. Played in Vegas. What an event.
Played in a third-place playoff as well.
Yes, yes.
Done everything. 2-9 darts on the World Championship stage as well.
He was the first man to hit one in the PDC, wasn't he? Also the first man to hit a 9-darter in the Premier League. Raymond retired in 2020, didn't play in the 21 World Championship, but he just couldn't leave the game alone because he can still throw at the very highest level.
This is going to plan for Raymond Van Barneveld. He doesn't like chasing in games. That's when you can see the head shaking coming in. Drop the opening leg, but it's been his set and he finds the next 3 legs. His average around about 99. It's a comprehensive opening set for the 5-time world champion. Raymond Van Barneveld leads by 1-0.
Has just rattled off the first set against Radek Szaganski, averaging 98.5, nailing 75% of his doubles as well. As you can see, he's got a whole load of this crowd behind him as well. So can he keep it up, or can Radek hit back? Let's head back to Mark and Wayne and find out.
Thanks, Emma. Yeah, can Radek pull back the deficit? Well, it was a marked improvement on how he played against Marco Cantelli in the previous game, but it's got to be even better. Barney playing well, and if he carries on like this, it could be a quick night for the 5-time world champ.
Yeah, Szaganski missed a bit of a trick in the third leg, didn't he, when he pulled the dart into double 4 going to double 18, and it just took him out of his stride a little bit. Never looked convincing on double 14, and that's where Van Barneveld got the break he needed in that set and closed it out comfortably.
41.
Barney lobbing that one. 31st World Darts Championship. Only Steve Beaton's played more with 33. And he's through. Steve Beaton got through. What a man. What a man.
Back tomorrow against Darryl Gurney, isn't he?
Yeah.
94.
Credit to him.
He lives right. Steve Beaton lives right. That's why he's still competing at 59 years of age. There's a lesson there for us all. And that's unlucky from Radek.
Could be a key exchange on the Raymond Van Barneveld throw hit. Brilliant adjustment, because that first dart didn't really do him any favours.
Yeah, he's quite fortunate, Raymond. The way he throws and the height he is, he can actually put a dart below the 60 and still get over the top of it. And when he's above it, he can somehow, well, he can hit 54-32 as well. He can somehow use that as a marker as well.
He's looking good here, though, Van Barneveld. That's 4 successive legs now. Drop the opener. There's been all Raymond since. And incentive as well. No disrespect to Jim Williams, but Peter Wright going out in this section has opened up this draw. Jim Williams awaits the winner of this match. There's a possible clash with either Matt Campbell or Luke Littler. What a section of the draw. We always get a section that opens up, and this is certainly the one.
It's always the way when a seed goes out in a section, like Mark said, but 2.
91.
We lost 3 seeds in this round last year. We've lost 7 already. Still got 8 matches tomorrow.
Yeah, just a mixture of the other qualifiers being better, Mark, and some of the seeds struggling. Darts is difficult. It's difficult to win on that stage.
Just that feeling of not being in when it's Christmas. We've experienced both sides, haven't we? Getting through and going out, and it's serious pressure on the first game or the first 2 games for the unseeded players.
I tried to forget. Thanks very much. It's horrific, isn't it? You plan. Everything's about the World Championships.
95.
You don't call Raymond Van Barneveld a two-time UK Open champion, do you? You don't know. You don't say he's won 4 titles in Barnsley.
Require 170.
Well, we've already seen this evening. The Dutchman as well. Jermaine Watermainer exiting the tournament to Martin Schindler. It's been a good night
Radek, you require 82.
for the Germans. Schindler and Hempel through. Szaganski looking to get on in the act in set 2 here.
50.
Oh, Radek.
Raymond, you require 104.
Many ways to go for 104. Treble 20 is the wrong way. There you go. Double 12. Big moments here. Radek Szaganski had 2 darts to level up this set. Now he's within about 2.5 minutes of going 2 sets down.
You dig your heels in on 104, and I understand because you can't be wayward. If you can use a guide like that, there's the advantage. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm right. Anyway, so in the previous leg,
77.
Raymond took out 86 with a little 54-32, and that was just as good. He's averaging a ton. He was literally playing to this standard in the early 90s. Honestly, what on earth?
You allow Raymond to dictate, he can relax, and that's when he can really go through the gears.
65.
There's no head shaking going on, he's just enjoying his time up there.
You remember the year when he put in like 108 average or similar, where the whole kind of
bring your best game.
Yeah, it was, come on guys, this is the World Championships. When he gets his towel up, he absolutely lets everyone know. Yeah, the competition were kind of struggling, and he wasn't.
Yeah. Beat Michael Smith, that's how long ago it was in that opening round. Did a real job on him.
40.
What are you going to do, Ray? You going to bust it? Are you going to bust it, Raymondo? No. Take your time and get it. That is the second set. He averaged 95 in that set. An absolute canter. He's giving Radek the absolute run around here. One more set for RVB.
Another slice of history for the Dutchman. Treble 19 for Barneveld. Double 12 to raise the roof. He's done it again. A magic moment at the World Championship.
In the last 6 legs, isn't he? He didn't know what to do with that because he had time to bust it and then come back because Radek was a mile behind. But in the end, he just decided to hit the double 5. The Barny army. And that's why he is playing very, very well. And if you look at all the way down the double success, it's been a bit poor from Radek. He's just kind of flummoxed himself a couple of times. But Barny deserves his 2-0 lead.
Yeah, those stats, he's outplaying Radek in every department. He said in his interview prior to the match that he's finally got the setup that suits him, and so far the evidence is there. Dropped the opening leg, won the next 6, and is 1 set away from a clash with Jim Williams when we resume after Christmas.
Third set, first leg, Radek to throw first. Game on.
It's Radek's set to throw first, so he want to put his stamp all over this first leg
95.
just to get control of a set. But Barny is doing so much right. And the darts at a double is missed mark, which is 4. He's not even lost those legs. So effectively, the double percentage is kind of irrelevant for Raymond right now.
44.
And for Raymond, he'll have been all too aware watching Dimitri Van den Berg, who was 2 sets up and seemingly cruising. Just got to
60.
keep in check here, Raymond, and he should take his place in the next round. Radek will keep chipping away. Needs 3 sets to stay in the World
95.
Championship and to stay on tour.
Yeah, there was a game earlier with Brendan Dolan and Mickey Mansell. Mickey Mansell lost the match, but won more legs than Brendan. So that can happen as well. It's all about timing. And if Szaganski starts to play
49.
better and Barny just goes off at the same time, who knows?
Barny just looks so composed. Sometimes you can sense that he's going to have a little wobble in a game. He just looks like he's enjoying himself, Raymond.
100. Raymond, you require 141.
For a breaker throw. $39 for 32.
83. Radek, you require
Szaganski
118.
to stop the rot here. Double for double 19, gets it, double 19 for the opening leg. Brilliant finish from Radek Szaganski, who hasn't really had a look in the previous set, in the back end of set 1. Gets a holder throw in set 3.
140.
Yeah, little 118, just letting Raymond know that he's there to clean up. And these little flourishes, Mark, these little 3-4 minute spells that any of these players can do, by the way, they can turn games.
Szaganski finds his first 180 of the tournament. You mentioned the spells. Florian Hempel, classic example, found a spell that got him back in the match. And
60.
yes, they're inconsistent, your Szaganskis, your Hempels, but they have got these moments of brilliance, and that's all you need to get yourself back in the relatively short format affairs still.
105.
Barny leaving his favourite finish. He's done that so often over the years.
100.
60-60, 36. Yes. No, it's not in. You kind of think that he's going to get it every time.
43.
Oh, he's made a right hash of that.
Radek, you require 161.
Szaganski may get a couple of visits here. He's going to need a couple of visits, but Raymond's setup play not good. The treble 1 has made this a little trickier than it should have been.
13 for tops. I thought he might have gone for a 17 there, but it doesn't matter. He gets it. When you can be that good on any double, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, weathered a 180 in that leg as well. Szaganski on the hunt for his second, can't find it.
Yeah, and that 180 might come immediately after the 118 finish, and it was like, right, he's the barrage. But Barny was stemmed the tide.
Szaganski will be up there knowing this match could be over soon if he doesn't hold himself together here. He drops throw here. Barneveld throws for a very routine victory.
140.
What a great leg. 2 140s apiece. But like Mark said, if Radek drops this throw, he is in
60.
trouble. And only 60.
Dolby and O'Connor to wrap things up this evening. 8 more killer ties tomorrow before we resume on the 27th.
161.
Well, this isn't going to go. There was a game Raymond played here against Michael Van Gerwen, and it was the 1-2-1 show. Beaten 4-3 on that occasion. Can he hit another 1-2-1 on the Ali Pali stage?
97.
Credit Szaganski, averaging over 100 in this set. He needs to take this. Now he's chasing. This is big. Right in the corner. He needed that. He misses there. Barneveld has an opportunity to go one leg away. Brilliant dart from Radek Szaganski.
Got a bit of composure, hasn't he? The 118 was quality, but that needed to go. It's all hard work, yes, but at least he's in there fighting.
115.
Finds a couple of trebles there. Making Raymond Van Barneveld work in this set.
Well, at least it's making him thinking about it, Mark. It was all, like you used the word, it was all too routine. At least he's making Raymond keep up to his work, and
96.
I'm not going to say he's worried, but it's a case of he knows that Radek is there if he faffs around.
100.
If Szaganski can nick this set, you mentioned Raymond Van Barneveld. Yes, he's been in the majors this year, but he hasn't made an impact. Match play, first round, Grand Prix, first round, European Championships, first round, Players' Championship, didn't make the Grand Slam, so maybe those doubts will creep back in.
Yeah, at the top of the show, I didn't want to appear dismissive, but I said he's now at a point in his career where he can lose to anyone, Raymond, because he has it about him. When he's on, he's absolutely mustardo, we know that. But he does go through phases where he can be beat.
He kind of acknowledged it in his interview when he mentioned the James Richardson game, when he wasn't prepared properly, and the Darren Young, the Lavanauskis, and he knows he can be vulnerable.
For the set, can't get the 60.
100.
Well, how did he get that there?
He requires 60.
There's a lot riding on the next 30-40 seconds or so. Double 10 to go within a leg of the next round, but if he loses this leg and Radek wins it, we go to another set.
Raymond Van Barneveld is in touching distance. He could be 3 legs away again 59. If Szaganski finds a leg here. But door ajar already at the beginning of the leg.
When you lose this leg, Mark, and I think we both have, it's hard leg to lose, isn't it? You're so close to the winning line, and then you're like, oh no, you are kidding me. Please don't let this be happening to me.
And you're even thinking that now he's gone off 59, and I haven't found one. Brilliant visit from Szaganski to get himself control of the leg.
Walked with that. I'll tell you what Radek is. He's an absolute pest.
138.
And that's a compliment, by the way. He will not go away.
He's hanging around. He's put 10 points on his average from his previous match.
45.
He knew he'd have to play better tonight. He is doing. And he's got a couple of visits to get a set. He should close out this set from here. No need to go chasing the treble 19, but he's opted to anyway. Brilliant setup, brilliant leg when you're throwing to stay on tour and in the World Championship.
Yeah. 12 darts thrown, 28 left. In a leg, you have to win. Amazing. Well, he missed this earlier in the piece. He's not going to miss it now. That is a superb set from Radek Szaganski. And he keeps puffing out his cheeks. Enjoy it, man.
Brilliant set. And gets him within just one break of throw.
Yeah.
I know there's some holes have got to happen around it, but that's how he's got to break it down here.
100.
When you are 2 sets down, you don't look on it as in I've got to win 3 sets running. It's right, win the next set, then the next, then the next. We've already seen it 55. This evening.
Yet to break the Van Barneveld throw.
57.
He averaged 99 in that previous set, Radek. That is a real kind of pick-up on form from the
125.
First and second sets that were not bad by any means, just not as good as Barney.
Barney knows 3 holes of throw. And he's home and hosed. They played a couple of times already this year, and one of them was pretty comfortable. Barneveld won both 6-2, the other one went all the way 6-5, so he knows the threat of Radek Szaganski.
Yeah, Radek lives in Cork now, has done for a number of years. He has got a real twang in his voice as well. It's
42.
It's quite evident that he's lived in Ireland for a number, well, over a decade, I believe. Oh, again. Double 12. He's dangerous, isn't he?
120.
Got great rhythm, and I'm surprised he paused. I think he's obviously just double checking it was in. What an effort that was. But here we go. We've seen this finish before. Raymond Van Barneveld did it to beat Michael Van Goon in that classic that Wayne referenced earlier, and it's got him the opening leg in set 4 here.
It did indeed, yeah. And again.
140.
60's taking hell of a bashing.
I mentioned him in the same bracket as Connor Scott. And I mentioned this in the same bracket again here, that possibly Connor's going to Q School, Szaganski could be as well. But they go in there, they must be confident, Wayne.
Well, and oddly
Szaganski.
enough, Radek beat
60.
Connor in the final of the Pro Tour event that he won. Yeah, look, this is more than good enough to get a tour card. I'm not saying that standard at Q School is nowhere near as good as what we see on the TV, because some of the players are. But in general, this is more than adequate.
140.
He's not going there yet. Mind that Szaganski wins this game, he keeps his tour card. He's got a bit to do, but you've got to credit him. He's battled away here.
And Barny is in there fighting. What a night of darts. Very enjoyable.
99. Raymond, you require 121.
1-2-1. We'll give him firm control of this set and the match. Double 14. Just inside, and he's frustrated.
Wow.
Radek, you require 62.
Don't see RVB act like that very often. Double 16. That is so good.
Radek Szaganski.
That reaction from Barneveld is because he knows in a battle here.
Yeah.
When you said Szaganski's being a pest in a good way, he just will not go away, and he's illustrated it there.
You get one dart a double, I don't care how good you are, you can miss it. When it needs to go,
77.
and you can find it within to just throw a normal dart. The 140 count from Barny is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, over double Szaganski, 16 140 pluses from Raymond.
59.
Yeah, there we see. It's the difference.
140. $101. Raymond, you require 81.
11 darts up.
69.
Well, it's fine.
All he's got to be wary of is chasing round double 6 and double going inside. But he's got a decent lead, no need to panic. Solid holder throw it should be for Raymond Van Barneveld.
Raymond, you require 12.
Raymond pins the double 3 and is one leg away.
Fourth leg, right into third first. $81.
Raymond Van Barneveld averaging 98.
60.
It's world class still.
Here's the performance of Szaganski.
140.
By 12 points from his first round. He's looked good. But unfortunately for him, Barneveld's been better.
Number 4 for RVB. In a leg that will take him over the line.
140. Radek, you require 140.
If you're just joining us from the football, you have joined us at a good time,
100.
because RVB is about to beat
161.
Radek Szaganski and move into the last 32. Well, that's the way that he would have liked it, but Mark, we could have legs in this.
Yeah, this isn't
Radek, you
done.
require 40.
This is where Szaganski's got to be clinical. He'll kick himself. He's taking his time. Double 10. Chasing around. This is brilliant. He's been excellent in chasing down Raymond Van Barneveld, but a big effort needed here. A break of the Raymond Van Barneveld throw is needed for the first time in the match for Szaganski to stay in.
50.
What a double five. To be honest, Mark, he was all over the shop the first two darts.
60.
It just sums it up. Winning is difficult, isn't it? It really is. You have to cross the line.
Just ask Dimitri Van den Berg. He was almost there. Missed match darts. As we always say in set play, you don't get it done here, you go 3 away again.
100.
Barney was on the brink in the last set. He's done that a couple of times in this match. Not a single one, but a low last dart. And that is because he's walked with it.
Good last start. 6. Well, he's got 6 from here, guaranteed, Raymond Van Barneveld. What's the setup? It's looking good.
140.
19th 140. Gold, absolute gold.
100.
Because now all he wants
80.
is a single or a treble, double 10. That is the match. Raymond Van Barneveld, he's rolled back the years just like Steve Beaton did. The 56-year-old 5-time world champ with an average of 99.81 beats a massively improved Radek Szaganski by 3 sets to 1. He will absolutely love that, Mark.
Brilliant performance, because that's answered a lot of questions from Raymond Van Barneveld. He's been below par when he's got on the big stage this year, and he was cruising through that match, but Szaganski came back at him, but he had the answers. And yes, an average of just shy of 100, 55% on the doubles, there's confirmation, but his 140 plus hitting is what did the damage. That what gave him the advantage and allowed him to take his place in the next round, where he'll face Jim Williams. It's a comprehensive display from Raymond Van Barneveld to make his way into the last 32.
Well, he's up there now with Abigail, and he's absolutely orchestrating the crowd.
Raymond, you were in complete control in the opening 2 sets of that one, but you were really made to think about things in sets 3 and 4.
I had a bad start with 3 or 4